Let's go ahead and get this day going, though. Got the Legion Pulse on deck. Let's get it, Reggie. Thanks for that Super Saiyan Ascension, man. Powering us up first thing. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Not sure. Time, not sure, but it definitely is a good investment. We got some good equipment new, so you can definitely, you know, put something together that's great and fully workable for less, but, you know, it's a dream come true for me, so we hooked it up. Grateful for it, man. Common question. What if you're looking to put together a home gym setup, you know, save up, look around and see what you can get that helps you accomplish your goals and sets up a, you know, a place where you get some work done, the price range that makes sense to you, right? But yeah, we definitely got a nice setup here. Very grateful for it. Worked hard for a long time to make it happen, so here we are, you know? Definitely a lot of fun. Yeah, the rest of it depends on where you get it from and like literally where it's shipping from too, you know. Whether you get it used and whatnot. Oh, but this is a wonderful setup that I'm very grateful to have. And we're in here every day, using it for our gains and for health and for my work, so pretty cool. Giving you motivation to start to work out again. Lost so much gains since 6 months back, but the good news is those gains come back a little more quickly than it took to make them in the first place with that nice muscle memory, so go ahead and get back to it and stick with it. Ugh. Whew. Gotta get warmed up for feeling it today. Only understand the English, sorry man. Sorry. Competing again, yeah. I mean, at some point, it's just kind of let the pandemic kind of settle down a little bit before we do that. When's the leg day is? Yesterday. The leg day is like every 3rd or 4th day right now, so. Leg day is yesterday. Ugh. You can always check the VODs, like past broadcasts. Subscribe to the !Games channel if you want to. Starting to build a bit of muscle, nice. You can't gain weight, gotta eat more. Eating 6 meals a day and training 5 times a week, any tips? Yeah, eat more, yep. How many calories are you eating? I mean, 6 meals, I mean, that's frequent eating for sure, but it's a matter of calories for sure. So if you're needing to add calories to some of those meals, that might be the way to do it, right? Got a nice muscle memory, just the consistency. What's hard? Well, the good news is, I mean, if you're able to recognize where you're weak in terms of your planning and your actions, then you can say, okay, so consistency is where I struggle, consistency is where I need to apply my effort. So, you gotta elevate getting to the gym every day a priority. I mean, if every other day is, you know, not working for you, then say, no matter what, no excuses, every day I go to the gym. That's just etched in stone of who I am. Just how it goes, right? Don't have to think of, ooh, maybe I won't go to the gym today, because it's already etched in stone that you go to the gym no matter what, even if you're just gonna go do some cardio or something, right? Thoughts on Microsoft business? I'm optimistic. Optimistic. Think it could be a good thing. We shall see. Definitely pretty big moves for the gaming scene, though, huh? Yeah, I'm optimistic. Like with my favorite game, WoW. I mean, like WoW is still a fantastic game. It's been around for a long time, and I think that we really could see like a new renaissance for the popularity of WoW under this. So we'll see how it goes, huh? See how it goes. We will see. Are those two things related, KP? That probably has more to do with the anti-cheat than Microsoft, right? Oh, you're eating 3 to 3.4K calories a day? Yeah, you definitely need to get more than that. You think you can't eat that much? Well, maybe not right now. But you can add a little bit of, you can add 100 calories to your weekly meals, right? So say you're eating 3.4 a day right now. Next week you eat 3.5K every day. Next week you eat 3.6K every day. Next week you eat 3.7K every day. You can do that 100%. You can have one more piece of bread during your day. You can have one more 14-gram serving of butter per day, right? Like, you can increase your calories slowly over time. But yeah, 3,000 ain't gonna grow you, son. You ain't gonna grow on 3,000 calories when you're 6 foot something, training 5 times a week. Ain't gonna grow on that. Gotta eat more. Which you can do. You got this. Ain't growing on 3K a day, brother. Catch you later, White Knight. Have fun, man. But yeah, you can add calories, 100%. You just butter your meals. Honestly, you can add 600 calories a day if you just add a little bit of butter to all 6 of those meals you're eating. That's not gonna make you feel all that much different either. Just went and bought my first gym membership I've had in 5 years. Nice. If the heaviest ever been in your life, do you have any recommendations as anyone to watch it as good form videos on basic workouts? Man, if only there was somebody who just like worked out on stream live every day. I wonder. I would argue you're in the right place, man. But yeah, like in terms of training programming, I do my training every day. I have all my videos on the Gains channel, !Gains. If you want to have some idea of how I split up my training. But there are people who do great videos like Jeff Nippard. There's somebody I recommend for sure. But the main thing you need to do is start getting your diet under control, man. !Fat loss. Type that in the chat. And that's Gains with an S. !Gains for the channel with all my videos uploaded. But yeah, if the heaviest you've ever been in your life, working out is going to be great. But if you want to change your body composition, most of that's going to be done with your diet. But training absolutely is going to be something that you're going to want to incorporate starting now and for the long haul. But yeah, you got to get that understanding of calories in and calories out going for yourself, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Happy for that you can't get fat? Well, you can, you're just not eating enough. That's all there is to it. You can gain weight, you're just not eating enough. 3,000 calories is literally nothing, man. Like, I lose weight on 3,000 calories, so. If you're having trouble eating more than that right now, sure. That's just because that's all you've been doing up until now, but if you work on increasing your calories over time, you'll be all right. Yep. Just don't want to get injured? Yeah, it's very unlikely that you're gonna get injured if you're doing like sets of 20 with a weight that you can easily manage. Yep. Start very, very light and work your way up slowly. And you can honestly just even start on machines, right? Because the machines will just let you know let you learn what it feels like to have resistance on your muscles. You just go nice and light, you got this. Yep. You'll be in touch within like 6 months then? Why wait? Come by tomorrow. Let me know how increasing your calories goes just by little. Ain't gotta wait 6 months, but yeah, you probably make some nice gains in 6 months if you start bumping your calories up slowly over time. Oh yeah. You got this. You got this. For sure, man. But you don't gotta wait 6 months to check in. We're here every day. Come say what's up. Come say what's up. Because I'm right there with you. I'll be slowly increasing my calories to slowly gain weight as well, man. Right there with you. Making some gains is the idea right now. Yeah, if you're like super new, yeah, I would just do machines, man. Nail your diet. And get some exercise, yep. Don't worry, I used to have a high metabolism when it comes to weight where I could eat anything, and then it slowed down as I got older, and I put on weight real easy if not careful. Yep, just, you know, track your calories and you won't be caught by surprise. Yep. Yep. This guy, a little over one, went to YouTube looking for basic workouts so much on the internet, figured the only person to know as fit as me. Yeah, come ask questions, man. I got you. I got you. Like you know, it depends on how often you want to go to the gym, but once again, if you don't train the exact same thing every day, then you can go to the gym just about every day and make working out a part of your daily rhythm, which kind of, for me, helps maintain the momentum. Nail your diet every day and learn to train even just on machines. Because if you're trying to lose weight, hitting your deficit is like really the only thing that matters. How you train is just kind of up to whatever you enjoy, but your idea is the correct one, is like learn how to do it, you know, so you're not gonna hurt yourself. But high reps and relatively low weight is gonna help you learn how to lift, but it's also gonna keep you safe and it's gonna help you burn calories, so. Yep. Good stuff, Willie. Good stuff. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But these are, yeah, what I'm doing right now is pretty basic stuff too. Pretty lightweight. What's hitting a deficit? Eating fewer calories than your body uses so that your body will burn body fat for calories, basically, right? Because calories are just like, you know, the unit of energy that runs your body. And you get that from food, but you can also, you know, if you eat more food than your body needs, it'll store some of that as body fat for later. So similarly, when you eat less calories than your body uses, your body will burn body fat for calories. And that's what happens. That's called a caloric deficit. Eating fewer calories than you use is being in a deficit. And the deficit is what causes fat loss. In any situation that causes fat loss, it's a deficit of calories. So any diet that results in fat loss is doing so because it's putting you in a deficit. So you can do all these goofy meme diets, or you can just track your intake and hit your numbers, right? But any goofy meme diet that works is doing so by putting you in a deficit anyway, so. So if your goal is to lose fat, nail your diet and exercise wherever you want, for sure, right? Yep. Yeah, powerlifting is just a different sport, you know, like, doesn't necessarily put you in like the most aesthetic shape, or it doesn't mean it could, but I mean, your main goal is to lift as much weight as possible, so health is not necessarily your main focus at that point. Neither is health your main focus when you're completely focused on bodybuilding either, but you know what I mean. What's up, Cal? What's up, guys? Time to get it going. Come get this thing started. A little Saturday afternoon pumps while Archer and the mama take a little nap. That's the plan right now. I could take a nap, but I said, I feel pretty alright. Let's go ahead and hit the gym now. A little early. While they take a nap. Then we'll get some gaming in later. When they go to bed. On the games and games grind. We'll still get that family time in over the weekend. That's what we're looking for. Try to be effective and have some kind of balance. How about last night's secret gaming stream? That was pretty fun, wasn't it? That was pretty fun. That goofy little game. I thought that was Indy Grono. What's up? You're more comfortable benching 285 than squatting 285. Is it a problem? Not necessarily a problem. I mean, what do you think? Not many backs, not many. But I suppose it depends on how many times you did it, right? suppose it depends on how many times you're getting after it. Playing some Rise, dude. I love that game. I love that game so much. It's so fun. I'll play some more of that. Probably a relatively small range of motion, so probably not going to be a lot of calories expended doing that. But it'll burn some. Not many. I mean, like, 285 bench, you're laying down, it feels good. With the squat, you gotta like at least brace your core and stuff. So, is that PL bars? Powerlifting bars? I think there's Rogue Ohio bars. Planning on setting up an entry-level gym in your basement since I have a place of my own. Have any good suggestions? What kind of suggestions? Like, what kind of equipment or where to get it? Exclamation mark stats would show you my lifts. I'm focusing basically on weight loss. Cardio and diet are the most important things. We should focus on correct. The most important thing you should focus on is nailing your caloric deficit. That's all that matters. That's it. Exercise is great though. Cardio could be good. Weightlifting could be good. But what causes fat loss is having fewer calories consumed than your body uses. That's how it works. So if you like doing cardio, go for it. If you like doing weightlifting, go for it. The combination of both is fantastic for fitness. But you can sit on the couch and lose weight if you just ate less, right? You could exercise not at all. Now that's probably, like I said, not the best way to do it, but 100% is how it works. Don't know what I like yet? Okay, then yeah. So I would say do some combination of cardio and resistance training. That'd be great. Yeah, have you watched the fat loss video yet, Willie? I got you, bro. Like, we got you. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you're expressing to me that you want to make a change. That's awesome. Today's the day. You just stay with me. Stay with me. What I'm doing for you is cutting through the crap, and I'm actually giving you what you need to know in an order that makes sense to me. So, stay with me here. We're starting from scratch. We're starting on the ground up here. Yeah, I would go to the gym, go lift some weights at the end of your weight training session, slog through a little cardio, and then nail your diet like a robot. And once you start getting comfortable training, you can increase with your weightlifting, you can increase your cardio, but the main thing above all else is nail your diet, and you will lose fat. And there are drinks you can have instead of food that are good for weight loss? No. There are not. And why is that, Moon? Did you just get here? What if your deficit is greater than what you eat and you don't drop weight? So the deficit is describing the situation in which your demand for calories is not met by your intake of calories. This is the deficit. If you're saying what happens if your intake of calories exceeds your need for calories, then you gain weight, which is why you've gained weight, is because you have exceeded your caloric need for a long period of time. Is that what you're talking about? So, to answer your question, Moon, basically no. But second of all, if you're drinking a meal replacement drink and it has less calories than a meal that you would have eaten, maybe you lose weight drinking those drinks because you're eating less calories and it puts you in a deficit so you lose fat. But it's not because those drinks are magic, it's because you're eating in a deficit of calories, right? That makes sense? Just got here past 50 minutes, trying to lose weight? Gotcha. Boom. It's the deficit, always. Just driving it home. Any situation dietarily that causes you to lose weight is doing so because you're in a deficit. Keto, you cut out all your carbs. You don't replace your carbs. So you're in a deficit. Intermittent fasting, you don't eat as much as you usually eat. So you're in a deficit, so you lose fat, right? Like, any diet, any fad diet that causes you to lose weight is doing so because you are no longer eating enough calories. So you're starting to burn body fat for calories to make up the difference. What this means is you don't need to go nuts. You don't need to cut out all your carbs. You don't need to only eat, chicken livers, like whatever, right? You don't need to juice cleanse. You just need to track your intake, maintain a reasonable deficit. You don't need to starve yourself. Just eat a little bit less, like 500 calories less than what you burn every day. And by burn, I mean like what your body uses to just run itself. You don't have to like go burn 2,500 calories in the treadmill. Just whatever your body uses to just do everything that you do, including exercise. Eat about 500 calories less than that, which shouldn't even really feel bad at all. It'll probably feel good. And by doing that over a 7-day period, you accrue a deficit of around 3,500 calories, which equates to around 1 pound of fat loss. And how do you figure out where to start? Just start somewhere. You can even track the amount of calories you eat on a normal day, estimate what has happened to your weight over the course of weeks of doing that, and to understand that 3,500 calories equals 1 pound of gain or loss. Start somewhere, and then adjust as necessary. That's all there is to it. No bull nuts. You can have bull nuts if you want to. Factor them in your macros. But it's unlikely that bull nuts are going to be the single ingredient that when you add it to your diet that's already whatever it is, that you just magically lose weight. Probably not. That's good, Jamie. That's good. Exactly. How do you find your specific calorie need? Essentially is start somewhere. Just start somewhere. Start at 2,500 calories. See how that goes. If you gain weight on that, it's too high. If you stay the same on that, it's like, maybe give it another week. If you start losing weight, then it's like, okay, cool. If you start losing a ton of weight, you're like, okay, give it a week or two, see if it stabilizes, but there's gonna be an element of trial and error just about no matter what, right? There's gonna be some element of trial and error where you're gonna have to start somewhere and adjust, you know? We don't have weight on the other side. We've been talking too much, I don't have weight on the other side. But hopefully this is helpful. Hopefully we're cutting through some of the BS that unfortunately may have come your way, and you're getting put in contact with the basic foundational elements of how to lose fat. Similarly, if you want to gain weight, you need to be in a surplus. But that's where that exclamation mark fat loss video comes in handy. It's because it breaks down the absolute basics of nutrition and sets you up with what you need to know to then structure your habits in a way that makes sense with you and your life, but it still helps you accomplish your goals, right? This would be a great time to shout out our sponsor for the month, Factor. They are healthy, tasty, ready-made meals sent to your doorstep that have all your macros and calories right there for you. And it goes along with any sort of dietary preferences you may have, like low-calorie, keto, vegan, vegetarian, whatever. Exclamation mark Factor in the chat for 120 bucks off. You might want to get on that if you don't know how to plan your meals or don't want to or want to save time or money or whatever, right? Good to go. Good time to shout them out. Make that easy for you. Make that transition easy for you. Get the meals sent right to your door. They already have all the calories listed and macros listed. Good to go. They are very tasty. I've been very happy with them. Great time to shout them out. Oh! Speaking about nutrition, yeah, a little Little Saturday pumps. Yeah, Factor is fantastic. Do I care if we talk about sports here? No, go for it. I do what the Titan's doing though. Yeah, the TDEE calculators, it's just a start. You just gotta start somewhere. You can either get an estimate based off of what you've been eating and then adjust, or you can just say, hey, internet, how many calories do you think I burn if I'm this tall and I weigh this much? And then just start there and trial and error it out, you know? That's how it goes. You just gotta get it started. Yep. Yep. For sure, but you don't need to go nuts. Like, you don't need to cut your calories so drastically that you feel terrible all the time. It's just not necessary. But yeah, having some discipline with your food is you know, the difference maker there. What's up, Mike? They taste good. In fact, they taste fantastic. They're super tasty. They're lovely. I've been super happy with them. I've been drinking some Legion Pulse. I mixed some EAAs with it. Our sponsor, Legion, makes all the supplements we use. Thanks, Great Fit. We are talking a lot today. We are just chatting right now. Is there a correct order to work out that body? Not necessarily a correct order, but people will split their training so they can go to the gym and train chest. The next day they go to the gym and train back. The next day they go to the gym and they train shoulders and arms. Next day they go to the gym and train legs, and then repeat that training cycle so that they train the same muscle group like every 4 days or so, or 3 or 4 days, so that they can still stimulate that muscle to grow and to get stronger, but they also give it time to recover, but they can still go to the gym every day, right? So it's not like you have to train in this particular order. It's just like have some organization to your training so that you can stimulate the muscle, allow it to recover, and then do it again after a certain time has passed so that you continue to make gains, right? And up on the moon, thanks so much for the sub, dude. Big flex for you. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. With the sub, I'm pledged to be more disciplined. About time I subbed for 6 years. Sounds good, man. Dude, I don't like to eat before my workout. I like to eat on a relatively empty stomach, but then eat after for sure. But some people prefer to have more food in their system. It's up to you. It's up to you. But for me personally, I don't like to have a bunch of food in my system when I train. I just don't like. I mean, like today I ate like a small meal, and then played outside with Archer for a while. Now I'm in the gym, so I'm like fully digested and feeling good. But it's up to you. If you like to eat a big full meal and go to the gym, you know, full of food and full of energy, that's good. That's fine. It's just up to you. But yeah, if you want to give them a try, yeah, type !Factor. Use our link and use our code POG120 for $120 off. So those 4 separate days of body weight, well, that's just an example. That's an example. That's kind of how I do it. And you can do cardio every day, yeah. Yep. But some people split their training differently. But just a split, the reason why people do a split is so they can train and recover, basically. That's the main thing. That's just like a split that I might do, right? Like chest, back, arms and shoulders, legs, repeat. Or right now I'm just doing kind of almost like chest, back, or legs. But I'll do arms and shoulders on both those days. How to keep track of calories? Usually just use my FitnessPal. When I'm recommending that you guys watch that fat loss video, it kind of covers most of what I think you need to know, including like a tracking app. Yep, maybe you missed the video, that's fine, I got it there for you. But yeah, my FitnessPal is free, it's easy, it's simple. Pen and paper works, but I mean, I think an app, it works fine too, right? Less math required. The only thing to note about my FitnessPal is that the entries are, a lot of them are user generated, so some of the calories might not be accurate. And you need to make sure that you're paying attention to like whether a food is being weighed cooked or uncooked. Sometimes they'll have a little green check mark on them, which lets you know that it's a verified source. But you just need to make sure that you're using something that's accurate, right? And honestly, any variability will iron itself out with consistency, but still, like just something to note. Sink it in. Rip till fair. This is my third warm-up set here. We're not having to failure quite just yet. Yeah. Got my fitness belt ready. Good stuff. Gonna make your waist small by using a belt for your workout after years of doing it? I mean, maybe. The main thing for making your waist small is probably just losing fat. Maybe you can practice abdominal control, but you're not gonna make your hips any smaller using a belt. Like, you just probably just practice abdominal control and lose weight. But yeah, I don't think a belt's gonna make your waist smaller. I don't know. Yeah, the beers and soda, we can cut those out immediately. We got that. I mean, if you want to get fat, beer is like #1 on the list. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, you can cut the beer and soda right out. I mean, 0-calorie soda is something that you can have as like a treat. But yeah, beer is not doing anything for you. Am I still getting stronger? Yeah, over time, yeah. Yep. 9 hours of Vampire Survivors. Oh, baby. Scooter was going in, dude. I'm glad that you found a game that you like through the stream, man. That's fun. That's good stuff. Pretty fun. Yeah, well, strength isn't my main goal. I do think I'm getting stronger over time, yeah. Oh, man. It is definitely an overtime situation, though. Definitely. But yeah, the main goal is to build for bodybuilding purposes, but a great way to build muscle is to get stronger, you know? So, working on it. Working on that. Yeah, get your meals from Factor, get your subs from Legion, you're good to go. But yeah, I think Factor meals fits really well into this kind of discussion about diet, just because you're going to be able to kind of tailor your calories and macros and know exactly what you're working with and have good, well-portioned, healthy, tasty meals just delivered right to you. So it's an investment in your health, which is well worth it. Well worth it. And the food is just really good. I've been getting the vegetarian and vegan options because that's how I eat, and they've been fantastic. It's so good. So good. So good. Haven't had beer since this year started? Awesome. Just leave that alone. Just leave that alone. For someone who's this old and this weight, what should your daily calorie intake be? I mean, hell if I know, like, for what goals? There's really no way for me to know that. I mean, it'll be somewhere between, somewhere around 2,500 calories is a fine place to start, but I have no idea. I mean, like, what are your goals? Who the hell knows, you know? That could vary wildly. Yeah. Yeah, the Legion Triumph multivitamin is what I take. It's good stuff. That's good stuff. You can type an ! subs. Or look at my supplements as well. Take a look at that. Vitamins are fine. Just remember that supplements are supplementary, but if you're looking to make sure that you have a full micronutrient profile, then a multivitamin can help. And Legion Triumph is good for that. Pumpers. It's good. good. No more beer. No more alcohol in general if you're really serious about making gains in your health. Just leave alcohol out of it. To be honest. I haven't printed. They look cool though. Yep. All good, Willie. Like I said, get the Legion Triumph multivitamin is what I recommend. 2 things for it. I don't know if we linked the video or not. I think we did, right? I'll hit you with it again, just for fun. There you go. Alrighty. You're 5'7", 215, some metabolism for sure. Oh yeah? How many calories are you eating per day? You know that your metabolism can change depending on your behavior. Like your habits with your food and your exercise and sleep and stuff, right? So you're not necessarily doomed. Right? Alright, Willie, let's get to it then, man. Let's get to it then, dude. Sounds good to me. 3K? That's a fine place to adjust. Need to be in an aggressive deficit. Don't necessarily need to start with an aggressive deficit, right? Yeah. Unless you're competing, you can budget a drink or 2 during the week if you plan ahead. Well, yeah, you can, but it's just not helpful, right? Doesn't really do anything for you. And if you're in a situation where you've been undisciplined with your food, and you've gained a lot of weight, and you want to get serious about your diet, you may as well just leave it out, I would say. But yeah, you're right. You're right. You need to be 1800? That's pretty low. I wouldn't start that low, Mike. That depends on what you want to do, right? Oh. Baki is like 70 kg. And Baki is also a cartoon. So who knows what his weight would be with the proportions he has. However, you can definitely absolutely be inspired by anime. I feel you. Baki is sick. Kangen Ashura is kind of a similar vibe. And I was when I was young, and to this day I'm inspired by Dragon Ball Z, dude. So, nothing wrong with being pumped up by anime, but saying Baki is 70 kg is kind of like, doesn't really, I mean, like, doesn't really make sense, right? Yeah. He's a cartoon, like who knows how much he weighs, right? But you can be inspired by the aesthetic though, right? Absolutely, I'm with you on that one. Who cares how much he weighs? You know what I mean? It's the aesthetic. Same thing, like you don't go to a bodybuilding show and like hand them a printout of your body fat percentage, right? You gotta look the part, you know? But I would say you're in the right place, brother. We can help you out. Okay, well thank you for giving me Baki's stats according to the fandom. Good stuff. I was taller than Baki at 18, but I was ripped at 18. I was just a runner. Yeah. Yep. I'm with you, Willie. I've said the same thing. Sure, I don't know if I have it on the PC, but you can check my Instagram for like the throwbacks. There's 0 calories in beer? No, there's no 0-calorie beers. No. Ugh. There we go. Ugh. Pretty much, Lance. Ugh. Yeah, if you guys enjoy the stream, make sure you follow. And if you're fired up, inspired, finding the information helpful, love to have you as a sub, especially if you got a free Twitch Prime laying around, we'll take care of it for you. We're here every day pumping. Love to have you on the team for the games and gains. Oh man. Yeah, low carb is fine, but alcohol has its own calories in it. And it's hard to get around the fact you're just drinking bread, right? So. Yeah, he won the vegan time, yep. The Houdini. So when they say that beer is 85 calories, how many grams of carbs is that? Because I'm wondering if, are they just tracking the calories from carbohydrates, or are they tracking the calories from alcohol as well? So, okay, 5 grams, so they are tracking the calories from alcohol as well. Interesting. Work on that breath. Oxygenate as you pump. Okay, you know what, I appreciate you looking out for me. Thank you. Any sort of advice about like breathing and stuff like that, you can direct that just right to the champ. He'll handle those kind of concerns. I'm just gonna work out. But yeah, you can just direct that breathing advice, you know, like form on curls, things like that, just right to the champ. And he'll handle that one for you. I do appreciate you looking out for me though, thank you. We're just pumping and talking. Thank you though, good thing to remember. You wonder if C-Bum's physique is attainable natty? Maybe. You may as well give it a try, right? You never know. Thank you, Houdini. Big flex for that fresh up, man. Welcome, dude. Thank you, man. Connor, you're not the first person to get that, but I do appreciate the occasion to show off the gains. Thanks for looking out for me. I'm just having fun. Yeah, my breathing probably is not gonna be perfect on these little pumper reps, but yeah. Definitely something to keep in mind. We are getting pretty chatty on this Saturday afternoon though. A lot of times my weekend workouts are kind of like, almost like recovery workouts, just little pumpers. Tell it right to the champ. You never know if C-Bum's physique is attainable natty. May as well find out. Give it a try, you know? And in the process, you may very well find out what a better version of you looks like, even if it's not, you know, classic Mr. Olympia, right? Find out. But yeah, those guys, they're big boys. They're big boys. Because the cool thing is, you can put together a pretty awesome aesthetic. But then next to Bumstead, you'd probably look small, but by yourself, you'd look pretty lean and good. You know, so. You try to flex low and you can't raise your hands to his chest and arms. It sounds like you had a good one, man. All good, I got you. And Mike, thanks for locking in the T1 from the Prime. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Woo! Oh, man. Yeah, recover well, Quadro. Take your time. Take your time, bro. That sucks. Definitely heal up and get back to it. We'll be here, man. Thanks for the good vibes, dude. I appreciate it. Let's see. These a little bit. Ugh. Yeah, 235.62. That low body fat is crazy. I weigh probably just a little over 200 right now, but we are trying to go up, yeah. Yeah. The gym was a good investment. I don't remember the exact figure. Then you put your quads in okay and do. I need them quads. I work out every day. And it's kind of like push-pull legs right now a little bit. It is the dream, though. It is absolutely the dream. Absolutely the dream. Ugh. Look big for 200? I feel a little slim these days. What do you go down to my cut? Well, it depends on which, like, competition cuts, like 185. Yeah, it's tight and it's fantastic, Ultra. I love it. Love it. Yeah, we've had this gym for years, but it certainly has come in handy during the pandemic. Cut recently? Well, I did the mini cut into the 190s. Didn't need to go much lower than that. And then we got sick, which took us back into the 190s. But that's okay. Just got a cold, but it didn't work out for 2 weeks. I didn't really eat much during that time either, so I said, well, if I can't work out, may as well get lean. I compete in physique, but I want to do classic physique as well, and that's natural, like drug tests at natural shows. But I think classic would be good next time, because my legs, like, they're not bad, you know, like, so we could do some stuff with the legs, you know, not too bad. So for classic, might be all right. You know, if we can get there, right? So I think if we continue to grow over the next, 6 months or so, and then diet down, we'll do physique and classic physique. I think would be good. That'd be good. Keep growing the arms and shoulders and back and the legs going, you know? We can still do physique, but I think we can do classic. And the thing is, if we do classic physique, we may as well just do bodybuilding anyway. I feel like. Just competing in all 3 categories just for fun, you know? See what happens. Have some fun with it. See where I line up, you know? What's the goals? Oh, we're just getting started, man. Just getting started. They never had this much overlap. Well, for natural they do. Well, Yuga, thanks for the Prime Big Flex for you. For natural they do. If you start getting into the enhanced category, there's a pretty big difference. But for natural, they probably overlap pretty nicely. So we'll see how it goes, huh? The posing is much different than like in physique versus classic and bodybuilding, but I feel like for classic physique and bodybuilding, the posing is probably fairly similar. That is way to go, 100%, yeah. 100%. I just love the gym and I just want to work out forever. And so, staying natural is just right in line with that health goal. And I compete because I love training, so I may as well see what I can do against other people, right? I just want to be healthy and have fun training forever. You know? So. I'm just kind of competitive, and I like to see what happens when I put my efforts up against other people's, you know? So. What's on the bar? I have 155, not very much. That's a little Saturday pump. Calisthenics never really been my focus. No, I just do my own posing. Like, I just look at YouTube videos and try to do the poses in a way that it kind of looks good for me, but I could probably benefit from a coach for like classic and for bodybuilding. Physique posing is fairly relaxed, but I still need to like improve that too. No. Yeah, posing coach would probably be good for classic and bodybuilding, but we'll see. I do kind of enjoy having this journey be my own journey. Just for fun, you know? just doing it on my own has been very satisfying and fun. There you go. Heavy leg days aren't growing your legs. Yeah, you know me, Predator, I'm a big fan of volume. In volume, I trust. Especially for legs. I pump them. How much my one-rep max and bench at the moment, I have no idea, not very much. But yeah, anyway, calisthenics, they're not my main focus, but honestly, whatever you like, whatever gets you into training, like you're saying, Time. Yeah, whatever you enjoy. For me, I just enjoy sort of volume-focused weight training, which is why I sort of gravitate towards bodybuilding, is because the way that I like to train kind of sets me up well for that, right? I don't train this way because it's best for bodybuilding necessarily. I train this way because it's just my preference. And then I compete in bodybuilding because that's kind of where I end up. And the aesthetic is kind of a fun goal to work towards. Like, I want to get stronger and stuff, but my main focus is enjoying the work. And even at the, even if that means my training isn't optimal for gains, sometimes I just want to come in here and pump, when I should be working harder or taking a day off, it depends. But train for enjoyment, But, part of the enjoyment is getting better, and if you continue to try to get better, then you will improve. So that's part of it too. But yeah, I'm kind of trying to rebuild my bench a little bit because I strained my pec a while back, and it feels good now, but I have a lot of work to do to build it back up again. So my forearms are usually okay, but I also don't shy away from using like straps on back day and stuff. I could though, Time. I could. The first one to your mind is weightlifting is climbing if you don't want to train or have big legs. I guess. Your bench numbers are lagging behind your squat deadlift numbers? That's not uncommon. One of the things I ask is like, do you have long arms? Because that can help your deadlift a lot. Some people with like have a huge deadlift and have like a smaller bench because they have long arms. It's like your deadlift's like got it! And your bench is like but yeah, that happens. That happens. Yep. Yeah, you just get some straps, Time Taco. Expecting your forearms to have the same strength as like your lats and your legs and stuff, I don't know. Like, you definitely can improve your grip, but like, if grip isn't really a focus for you, if powerlifting isn't really a focus for you, strap up. Strap up. You didn't work the deadlift last time you tried lower back disorder? Yeah, just go real light and learn the form. Use your core and your legs and your back. Yep. So no, I've never focused on calisthenics. I've certainly done my fair share of pull-ups and push-ups and body weight movements, but calisthenics have never been the main focus now. But it's fine to use those, for sure. Your 500 was blind by your whip numbers. Oh snap! Whip's popping off. Surprising. Make sure you get your spinach in there, rhubarb. Get that spinach in you. Yeah, that'll do, Quadra. Just find something. That'll do. In a pinch. A if you're gonna find something to do pull-ups on, you're good to go. You got pull-ups, push-ups, bodyweight squats, you know, lunges, crunches. You can run, walk. You know, you're good to go if you got a pull-up bar. Then you got like back and biceps and stuff, like you're ready to rock. Pumping. Oh man, time. Thanks for the update. I'm still rooting for the Titans. So think of bench. I mean, I would say why wait though, right? Why wait? Start losing your weight and start training calisthenics, and you're bulking right now? All right. Power to you then, man. Power to you. Yeah. Oh, that sucks, Savage. Hopefully you recover quickly, man. Yeah, a little bit of pre-workout, a little bit of EAAs. Actually, no, I'm gonna just do both of these. Nice and light still, but the pump's good. That workouts on the internet? I mean, I stream them all in their entirety, and then I have the VODs on the !gains channel. Okay, yeah, you got like a strength goal to hit first. Yeah, I can respect that. You got this. September's down for a while, so you got time to diet down, but you're gonna definitely want to be working on building that endurance for a Spartan race. Jeez. I'm tempted to do tricep push-ups on that thing too, but we'll see. We will see. We will see. Yeah, just working out your total volume time, Taco. Yep. That's about what I weigh right now, bench too. I might probably weigh a little bit closer to 200 even, if I had to guess. But yep, similar weight right now. I think we're going to bump these real quick. I'm gonna blast them. This blaster to use. Calories, yep. Would recommend. Yep. When you're ready to get a little more serious, I'd absolutely recommend tracking your calories. Yep. Called an arm blaster. Have an ideal physique? No, sir. No, sir. We got room to grow. Don't you worry. Thank you. Very kind. This one is typically called an arm blaster. They're pretty fun. Probably your breath hard to have that in Arnold. They're pretty fun. Because it keeps your arm out in front of you. You're allowed to bring weights backstage? Yeah, you're allowed to bring probably whatever you want. I think a lot of people would bring bands because they don't really weigh as much. You just kind of keep them in your bag. Just kind of pump up with bands. I usually just bring like some bands and do push-ups and stuff. That'll get you going. There we go. Oh man. Bands and shoves. Because you don't need to be going nuts backstage, you know, working out, right? You just kind of want to pump up a little bit. Man, oh man. I don't really do cheat meals these days. Not so much. No alcohol. No, especially, I mean, if you have fitness goals, I wouldn't recommend alcohol, really. I feel like cheat days probably derail me more than anything. So what I'll do is when I'm dieting, I'll do, like if I need them, I'll do refeed days where I eat more calories, but it's mostly just more carbohydrates. Because that helps me like stay on track better. But if you want some good healthy meals to make it easier for you to stick to your plan, get Factor, man. Get some of those. You're from Ukraine, what's up, man? In California right now, enjoying some nice evening games. Let's see how this feels. I don't usually like this as much as the rope, but I could do a few. Just for a different kind of press. Gotta rebuild my triceps. Gotta rebuild my whole left side. I'm not benching for a while. Build up them triceps a little bit. That is one of our objectives in the off season. We'll build one of them bad boys up. Whew. Build them on up. Woo. Power to meet soon. That's awesome, man. Good luck. Good luck. Tear it up. What list are you aiming for? First one, that's exciting. Ugh. My first bodybuilding meet was so much fun. And then I went back 2 months later. My first bodybuilding meet ever, I placed third in my division. Then I went back 2 months later and won the whole thing. So that was pretty cool. Absolutely was bit by the bug. I was like, all right, yep, this is fun. This is fun. I have no idea, Dylan. I have no idea. We'll see though, huh? Yeah, exclamation mark subs. Check that out. Yep. Some pre-workout in there, some caffeine and stuff. some greens, multivitamin. Man, oh man. In that video, I'll walk you through my supplements. Yeah, you know my recommendation, Vince, is gonna be the Legion Pulse. But there's options out there, but very few of them are using natural ingredients, well dosed, supported by science, simple and effective, good, tasty stuff. So, yep. Some session with 2 to 4 hours to really boost your max. Yeah, we include those rep ranges. It's not a lot on like biceps. This is kind of a pump day. Is the competitive scene as friendly as the everyday gym scene? Maybe even more so. I mean, I find the gym to be a pretty friendly place, but for the most part, everybody, you know, at the competitions that I've been at, like everybody's like real cool, excited to be there, you know, because everybody's been through the same thing, you know. So everybody put in the work and the diet, and everybody's getting to show off their hard work on that day, you know. So the gym doesn't necessarily have that same kind of respect all the time, depends on where you go. But I feel like it can be even more friendly. Because the thing is, like with bodybuilding, like all the work is done. Like you're competing against other people, kind of, but like there's nothing you can do, right? It's not like you need to psych your opponent out or anything, right? Like you're just all there to have fun. At least that's my attitude. Just there to have fun. There to celebrate the work. Whew. Yeah, I mean, I know what you mean, Tinkin. What flavor of the Pulse? I love the blue raz. Or my favorite. Oh, dude, I actually just got a box of Legion protein bars. Had my first one today. They're really good. They're like natural ingredients too. It's really tasty. They digest really nicely too. Yep. You could try Senpai. Yeah. Yep. Exactly, Big Bear, yeah. There's like a respect. What's up, Big Ron? That's not like a crunchy or chewy texture? It's more like a chewy texture. But it has like chocolate chips in it. It's good. Yeah. Very nice. I started doing more gym. I've been ultra consistent with the gym forever. And I've been streaming my gym ultra consistently ever since I got the gym in my home like a couple years, like 6 years ago, 5 years ago, 6 years ago. But we still play a lot of WoW, but I've been playing other games too, like recently. But the gym has always been very consistent. It's not like I do more gym, less WoW. It's like always do the gym and then play games. Mostly WoW, but sometimes other stuff. I did more Hearts when I was younger. Haven't done it recently. The only time where I was like maybe doing more gym is when I was doing 2-a-days for the purpose of competing in 2018, but the gym is, it's not like more WoW, or more gym, less WoW. The gym is just its own thing. Games and games, you know what I mean? So. Games and games. But still playing WoW, just playing other stuff too. Nah, I haven't been doing it in public gyms. I mean, I would go to public gyms for fun before the pandemic, but I wouldn't be going to public gym now. But even when I was going to public gym for fun, I would still stream all my training here too. Not all of it, but like I would sometimes go to the gym with like family or friends or something like that, right? All good, Ron. Thanks for stopping by, man. We're just having some Saturday morning pumps, dude. Having fun, hanging out. You know how it is. But I love the gym environment. It's just during the pandemic, may as well just hunker down. Ah. Oh. Woo. Ah. Woo. Not real heavy, but definitely get the feeling right. Had to maybe, yeah. This lovely, wonderful little guy. He is fantastic. Yeah, he's a little over 2.5 years old now. Yep. He is wonderful. Fantastic little guy. Yeah, you gotta get creative thinking, yeah. But I mean, I grew up in the gym, so I love that environment. Just, I have my own setup here, which is really fun to use, and I get to stream all my training too, so it just makes sense, right? So not going to an external gym right now when the pandemic's doing its thing. So I was hunkering down and working on our games and gains and keeping the family safe, you know? That's cool with me. Whew. Works for me. So let's do a couple more sets of flat bench and we'll do some incline. Keep it pumping. Whew. Couple more sets of flat. Not going real heavy today, but I only need to. I think we should go a little heavier than this. We should go a teeny tiny bit heavier than this. Just so that we're doing something. You know? Just so we're doing something today. We'll grind this weight a couple sets and then incline will be great. Sometimes I don't do enough incline. I think most of the time I don't do enough incline. So getting some of that done today sounds great. Super light bench. I'll take it though. Alright, what's humble brag? Alright, I'll be right back. Just gonna go pee real quick. Thanks for watching, guys. Follow the stream if you enjoy. Sub it up if you love it. BRB. Alrighty. Astute observation time. Yep. Indeed. Gotta show love to the sponsors, man. Got to. They make so much awesome stuff possible for us. Very grateful for their support and encouragement and belief in me. And grateful for their products and services that we enjoy personally and help spread to the community. Legion being fantastic supplements that I just love. So telling you guys about them, Comes natural. Makes sense. I mean, honestly, the Factor meals have been so wonderful too. I know I'm chatting them up a lot too, but they're fantastic. All of our sponsors own, man. Corsair, Origin PC, Norton, keeping your computer safe once you get that nice juicy PC from Origin and hooked up with peripherals from Corsair. Oh baby. Oh baby. Sitting down for a nice meal from Factor after getting a sick workout thanks to Legion Pulse pre-workout. Oh baby. Oh baby. No, play something I don't believe in? You're right about that, man. We turn down a lot more opportunities than we accept. But when we find things that fit and bring value to my life and the community, and then all about it, man, all about it. All about that. All right. Let's move some mid-weight around a little bit here. So we need some pump going. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Oh, man. Whew. Nice and easy. Yeah, I do believe in myself, Quadraphonic, but I think a lot of that belief also is rooted in you guys, man. I believe in our community. I do. I think that we got a special thing going on here. We're not the biggest stream on Twitch. Not the biggest content creator, but we got a special thing going on here, man. We got good vibes, encouragement of one another, as we all work on different, but sometimes similar goals, you know? Good positive pumps, man. That's what's up. What are your thoughts on people who stop eating at 4 p.m.? What do you mean? What you mean? And piece of shit. Thank you so much. Big flex of that pride, man. Appreciate it, dude. Welcome aboard. What do you mean? What do I think about the people? What do I think of them as people if they decide to stop eating at 4 p.m.? I don't really have any thoughts on them, generally. Are you asking me what I think about intermittent fasting as a meal timing schedule? I think that's what he's trying to get at there, Sultan. But that's not what he asked me. That's why I'm asking for some clarification. And people have asked me about calisthenics about 6 times today. Was there like a new big video on calisthenics? I think calisthenics are fine. It's not my main focus in terms of how I train, but I mean, I've certainly done push-ups and pull-ups in my life, but and crunches and bodyweight stuff, but once again, calisthenics has never been my main training style. Meal timing is legit, but not really conducive to bodybuilding. I mean, it's actually fine. It's just irrelevant. Like how you time your meals doesn't really matter nearly as much as whether you're getting enough calories in for your goals. Whether it's a deficit or a surplus, how you decide to time your meals is just up to you. Whatever's convenient or helps you stick to the plan better. It doesn't do anything on its own, that's for sure. I understand what intermittent fasting is, Sultan. He asked me what do I think about people who stop eating at 4 p.m. So that's why I asked. Are you asking me about what I think of intermittent fasting? It's like, I think they're bad people for stopping eating at 4 p.m. I think they are bad people, and they should feel bad for stopping eating at 4 p.m. Those people. Like, that, but that's a different question. That's why I'm asking for clarification. Yeah! If you want to do intermittent fasting, go for it. But you need to get your calories in a deficit if you want to lose weight. You got to get your calories in a surplus if you want to gain weight, just like anybody else. Intermittent fasting on its own doesn't do anything. But if it helps you stick to your plan, go for it. Sure. Sure. Why not, you know? Why not? Sure. I think those people might be a little hungry. That's what might happen. Might be a little hungry. Might be happening there. No, it's okay. It's fine. I'm just wondering. People are very curious about it today in particular. Sounds like it's just a big subject for discussion today, so I'm wondering if there's a reason for that. A lot of primes in the chat. We could get some going. That'd be great. That'd be great. Get some subbies flowing for the Saturday afternoon pump sesh. Most people, it's better to cut out the junk food, candies, and eat more filling foods to eat those calories of today. Yeah, I would just argue just track your calories. And when I say track your calories, that's one thing. I think it's even better to plan your calories ahead of time and stick to the plan. I'm not familiar with the Time Taco. I think there's a lot of free plans online that you could probably check out too, but up to you. Sticking with healthy food 24/7. Eating shitty food makes me feel shitty, so I don't like to feel shitty, so I don't usually eat food that makes me feel shitty. However, like, if you want to have like a piece of cake and fit it into your macros, go for it. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. I mean, if your friend is fired up about that kind of training and it's gonna get him in the gym and kick an ass, sure, whatever. You know, like, some people just like them spending money makes them more like into it, you know? Like, if it's a free program, it doesn't mean anything to them, but if they pay $200 for it, it's like, that's insane. I'm gonna do that because I just spent a fuck ton of money on it. So like my content is absolutely free, you know? And so people ignore it. But if I was like, yo, I'll give you the secret to fat loss. $500 a month in my PayPal. I got you. All right, PayPal's $500. I see it there. Eat less. Thanks. One-on-one coaching. I got you. Thank you. But since I'm just like, hey, here's a video for free, people are like, okay, I'm gonna ignore that, and I'm gonna pay a dietitian and put me on a juice cleanse for $1,000 a month. It's like, okay, good luck, good talk, you know. But some people it helps, and then that's worth it, right? I just feel better keeping it free, man. But if he's fired up about that training plan and he wants to go for it, you know, there you go for it. Just have him sub to this screen first. Have him give you a sub real quick. No, I didn't yell at you. I was being silly. Yeah, exactly, Quan. That's what I'm saying. Whatever works, man. Some people think that eating 2,400 calories in 8 hours is gonna burn more fat or build more muscle than eating 2,400 calories over 12 hours, and it's just not true. Or people think that they can eat whatever they want as long as they only eat it within 8 hours. And it's like, no. If you eat a surplus in 8 hours, you're gonna gain weight. Right? So, it's not the intermittent fasting that's making you lose weight, it's the deficit, right? But like you're saying, if eating in an intermittent fasting period helps somebody stick to the discipline, yeah. Or makes them feel better, yeah. Do that, you know? You just gotta do your best, Aquine. If you're out and about traveling, don't eat shitty food. Bring your food with you or make good food decisions on the road. And if you're in the habit of tracking your intake, you already know about how much calories is in something. And then just make good decisions. You know, make it matter to you so that you figure it out, you know? You got it. You got it. No, people definitely like to be sold stuff. And I'm not against, you know, promoting things that I think are valuable. I don't think you need to pay somebody to tell you how to be in a deficit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think you necessarily need to pay somebody to learn how to organize your training and progressively overload and do sufficient volume. I just don't think that's necessary. You can. I don't think it's necessarily bad, but you just don't really need to if you don't want to. No, Berserk's not my fan. Berserk's just my boy that had copyright free music that I'd like to jam out to. Fits the vibe. Oh, nothing wrong with selling diet or training plans. Nothing wrong with buying it. Just make sure that you're not getting scammed. You know what I mean? And a lot of people may try to, you know, take advantage of people, you know? Thought there was health benefits of prolonged fasting. I don't know if there's really research to suggest that in a strong way, but most people are just trying to fast to lose fat. So. Right, you're not gonna gain muscle if you're in a big deficit probably, right? But you also probably lose fat faster than you build muscle, right? So, here we go. Here we go. Man. Made a conscious decision on getting most of your carbs from veggies rather than wheat and stuff. You're not going to get nearly as many carbs from veggies as you will from all that other stuff, which is fine if that's your goal. I think it's pretty exciting. Less protein? Usually like 160 to 180 grams. Or maybe about 180 to 200. It might be more like that, because I bumped my calories up a little bit. But I'm cutting, I can't have any carbs, fast as I need, make a batch of food for the day and eat through it. There you go, yep. That's like planning ahead. But yeah, Vamo, if you're working out, losing a lot of weight, you're in a big deficit. Hard to gain muscle in a big deficit sometimes. But if you're new to lifting, you may be building muscle, like I said, you're just losing weight faster. Because you lose fat faster than you build muscle most of the time anyway. In terms of relative rate of gain or loss, it's usually going to be fat loss happens faster than building muscle. $2,400 is so much food. I don't know if $2,400 would ever feel like so much food to me. But maybe if it was just like pure veggies, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of fiber. But I hear what you're saying though. The same amount of calories can be a lot more food volume depending on your food selection, absolutely, yeah. Absolutely. concerned about your weight losing so much? I mean, is it your goal to lose weight? I sort of assumed that. Is it your goal to lose weight? Jeffrey Nips at 0.7, 1.1. Yeah. That's a fine range. Fine range. I would say I think that's because science suggests you kind of want at least 0.6 grams per pound of lean body mass, and you don't need a whole lot more than 1 per pound of lean body mass. So 0.7 is above the minimum. 1.1 is a little bit above the maximum, so that range is scientifically supported, I would say. Yep. Sounds about right, huh? Science! Yes! Research and numbers, yes! Yes! With you. With you. Good old Jeffrey Nips. Yeah, he's great. He's great. He's one of the good ones, I think. Does a lot of work into his videos and does a great job. And is a beast. Man, oh man. Exactly. Yeah, keyboards and dark rooms and stuff. Monitors. Green letters and numbers. Yes. Uh-huh, yep. They're great too. Yep. They're all in the juice now though. No, she doesn't eat the same thing as me necessarily. Fine, no. I'm gonna be straight with you, Quine. I feel like what you're doing is looking for excuses. I feel like the solutions to what you're looking to do are fairly straightforward, right? Right? Biggest problem to stuck with the diet is your wife. Does she force you to eat certain foods? She holds you down and force feeds you foods that you don't want to eat because they're not accomplishing your fitness goals, or is she just making slightly different food than would be optimal for you? Because, like, take control of your situation, brother. Like, if your wife makes a meal for the family and you have calorie and macro goals, then eat however much you want of the meal that she prepared and have it fit your macros. Maybe supplement with some protein. Alcohol, wine, beer, stuff. I guess you're fucked. I don't know, man. Your wife force feeds you and you can't stop drinking. I mean, like, I guess you're done. I don't know. Good luck, dude. I don't know. Nothing I can do. If only you could have some discipline with your intake of calories, right? Nothing I can do. I don't know. You're just done. You're that dang wife. That dang wife of yours making you eat and drink all this crap. Bummer. Hate to see it. Oh man, you gotta take some control, man. You gotta start looking for some solutions. You haven't made your diet a priority yet. That's all there is to it, really. You're still looking for excuses. You just want me to tell you, oh yeah, that thing, nothing you can do. You know what you need to do. Here we go. Oh. Oh. for some solutions, brother. Have you ever asked her to be like, hey, can you make this? Or you can make it yourself. You know? You just gotta take some accountability here, brother. It is what it is. And Dragon, thanks so much for the 31 months, man. Big flex for you. Good to see you, dude. Aw. Glad you liked it, man. Thank you, dude. How do you keep it warm in the garage workout? Well, we live in California, so that helps. Got a little heater in here for when it gets real chilly. Yeah. I've stopped drinking almost a year ago and I've gained weight. Let's go like burritos, sure. Surplus will do it for you, yep. Yep. It's possible to get strength on keto cut, sure. I don't think it's optimal. I think that carbohydrates are fantastic fuel for training. So, I mean, literally, like, if you ate nothing but Twinkies, the nutrition is not optimal, but you can still get your calories and macros in. You just probably need to supplement with some protein. You're just not making it a priority. You're still kind of mired in these very small little potential hiccups instead of like looking for solutions, right? So, whenever you're ready. Awesome, Dragon. Way to work, dude. Whenever you're ready, you know, gotta take some accountability. Whenever you feel like it. Alright. But I will tell you, it ain't that hard to cook rice. So. Like, I don't know what kind of foods you're eating, but it ain't that hard to throw some frozen veggies in the microwave. You know what I mean? Oh, man. It's over the Mook podcast, yeah. Yeah, rice cookers are fantastic, yeah. Uncle Ben's is good rice. I mean, probably it's fine, yeah. Or order yourself some factor meals. Shipped right to your door. I don't know if they ship to Ukraine, but you could take a look. What's up, Sid? Yeah, you just gotta have some discipline, Quincy. Or Quan, you got this, man. Sorry. Not Quincy. Like a Adobe the bell, honestly. Oh. Gotta apply your discipline. Okay. Is it incline time yet? I think it is. I think it's incline time. I'm good on this one. It's starting to get a little cold out there. Stealing my pump. Oh. Close that door. Get chilly. Got no pump stealing going on. Thanks. Did I go to Scotland? I don't know. You could check. It might be US only though. Which is, hopefully they can expand because the meals are just really good. A little Saturday pull. So how goes the game, Sid? Good to see you, buddy. Ugh. I could do dumbbell. Maybe I will actually do dumbbells instead of barbell. That'd be great. Do some dumbbell incline instead of barbell? Yeah, let's do that. I like that idea. I'm with it. I don't do enough dumbbell stuff. What's the difference between Factor meals and HelloFresh? HelloFresh, they send you ingredients and meals that you prepare yourself. Factor, the meals are sent ready-made, so you just pop them in the microwave. They come in nice recyclable containers. Just good to go. You don't have to cook at all. Yep. Does cortisol play a big role in losing weight muscle building? It's not something you need to worry about, right? Your body has a sort of hormones that fluctuate depending on what's going on, and you don't need to worry about cortisol, I would say. Yeah, everything is recyclable. It's pretty wild. Yeah. Oh, we like that. We like that. So you don't have to do any dishes either. Nice. These are not very heavy, but I think they'd be kind of nice to get some pumping shit tonight. Doing more single arm stuff. I'm gonna close this door. It's beautiful outside, but it's getting chilly. Still my pump. Can't have that. Can't have that. She gonna be coming home hungry. Call me, that enchilada's gonna be gone. That'd be a question for a doctor, Ghost. I'm not a doctor, or a physical therapist, or nutritionist. I'm just a gym bro. But I would imagine that there is a way for you to get exercise and be healthy, but I might talk to a professional about that one, man. Yup. Nice, Horlock. Good stuff. Good stuff. Get some of this. Yeah. Just keep hanging out, Time Talk. I'm glad to have you here. If someday a sub's in the picture for you, love to have you. Found a curry sauce in my mom's cupboard. That was. I mean, I know what you're talking about. That was my cupboard in my house. That's the house we were renting. Now we own this place, but. Just some masala sauce. I'm not eating it currently, but it definitely did the trick back then. Did the trick back then. Always good to find some sauce that works for you. Mike, thanks so much for that Prime, bro. Bringing it back around for 3 months, dude. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. We will take them Primes. Take good care of them Primes with the daily games and gains. We're kind of on the night shift these days, the late shift. But that's all right. We're in here a little earlier today because the boy is getting himself some rest. This is our tier 1. So it was Prime into a tier 1, now back to the Prime, huh? Wonder how that works. What the fuck do you think, Quine? What do you think, bro? So it's like, hey bro, I've been asking you constantly whether you eat junk food or drink alcohol, and you said no 3 times now. Do you also smoke cigarettes? What the fuck do you think, man? Bumped. Let's get this guy. Get this guy out of here. Thank you so much for the time, Taco. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Get this guy out of here. Not really. Not really. He's fine. He's just struggling. He just wants somebody to make him feel better. It's like, please, tell me that I can still eat whatever I want, drink and smoke cigarettes, and I'll still be fine. Somebody tell me that. No, dude. Pull yourself together. Pull yourself together. Get a hold of yourself, man. No. My wife holds me down and makes me eat junk food, drink, and smoke cigarettes. It's that dang wife of mine. Pull it together. It's on you, bro. Jeez Louise. Oh, man. To be fair, the culture around cigarettes may be different in Ukraine than it is in the United States, but no, sir. That is not part of the deal. No, sir. I guess the good news is, from this conversation that we've had, is that we have a lot of avenues of progression for you in terms of your choices that you're making that can help you improve your fitness. This is good. They probably shouldn't be a surprise to you, and I don't think they are, but at least you have some confirmation that eating shitty food, drinking alcohol, and smoking are things that you probably don't need to incorporate into your fitness plan if you're looking to progress and improve, right? And I guess if you needed to hear that from me, there you have it, you know what I mean? Like, there you have it. Yep. Oh God. You bought a gym membership 3 months ago and you have not been? Oh geez. Oh geez. Not like this. Not like this. At least you're sub to the stream. At least that. I mean, to be fair, going to the gym right now during a pandemic is not like the best idea, so we'll give you a pass on that. But at least you're sub to the stream. That's something. I could even say that not going to the gym is a responsible decision in a time like this. So, you'll get a pass on that one.
When you look inside yourself, do you see light?
For now.
A summer night. Your enemies arise at the gates.
But you've of course been nailing your diet and exercising at home, right? Of course. Foolish of me to even think otherwise, right? Ridiculous notion that you would ever do anything but that, right? Collagen doesn't do anything. Taking taking collagen supplementation is it's just protein. Your body just digests it. It's protein. This is part of my understanding. Good, Quadrant. Yeah, make sure that you're letting yourself rest and recover the way you need to, but getting a little bit of blood flow might not be a bad thing, huh? That might be all right. Oy, oy, oy. Little Saturday pumps. Let's keep them feeling right. I'm glad you're getting them shuts in, calm as well. It's good. Oh yeah. What's wrong with your blood pressure, Shez? You gonna be gaming as well? Yeah, it'll be probably later tonight. My guess will be starting after 8. Yeah, Time said you got bad news with the Titans for me. It's unfortunate. Those 35s, they are. They are. Our hammer the best way to hit the brakes? I don't know. Great game though? Good. They get kind of heavy after a while. You know, I just got kettlebells for my birthday, and so I've been doing a few of them. As in like training cycle? Mostly push-pull legs. Sometimes I'll do extra shoulder stuff too. 35 pounds. Dude, you told me you didn't care if I talked about sports. You can talk about sports? Did somebody get upset about it? Your legs mostly like horror? What are you training for? I think you got your message timed out because sometimes people mean that in a way of like, what drugs are you taking? Which could be kind of seen as rude, but yeah. That's not how I chose to interpret this time. Yep. I'm just giving you a hard time, Quine. Yeah. I'm just giving you a hard time. But the main answer for you is you just gotta make it a priority to stick to the plan. And if you don't wanna have those things as part of your life, then you gotta apply your discipline. You got this though. Yep. But yeah, I got my dad a kettlebell for Christmas, and then when we were up visiting them, I was doing just some workouts with the kettlebell. I was like, that's kind of nice. I might want to get me one of these. So I did. They're not very heavy, but it's kind of a nice like stretch and squeeze, like glute hamstring thing. I'm gonna get me one of these guys. I'm just giving you a hard time, Quine, because it sounds like we've been kind of having the same looping conversation. And I'm just kind of cutting through and saying, hey bro, it's about discipline, you gotta tighten up. But I do think it's kind of funny if you think, you're asking if I smoke after the discussion we've been having, right? To get the answers that you've been hearing. Hell no. Hell no. You got this though, that's another overarching message is that you got this. But you do have to apply your discipline. And even if it's tough early on, I say this all the time, like every day, that discipline is a skill. And like other skills, you get better at discipline by practicing discipline, by practicing it. So in those moments where it's like, okay, remember when I had a clear mind and I was thinking about my goals and the things that are helpful and the things that are unhelpful to that goal, and I decided that eating shitty food or drinking alcohol or smoking was unhelpful to that goal. Now that I'm in the moment and I kind of feel like maybe doing some of those things, I remember that. I say, when I'm in this moment, I don't want to do this, so I'm gonna not do it. You're gonna go with the disciplined, long-term decision rather than the sort of in-the-moment desire, right? Feel me? You gotta go with a decision that's in line with your goals when you're thinking of what you want to do and what leads you toward that with a clear mind, right? So you actually decide ahead of time. So when you're in the moment and it feels like you're making a decision, you're actually not, because you already made the decision. You just follow through, right? You just follow through. Well, I'm probably short compared to some people, but regardless of what I am relatively, I'm 5'11", so that's just is what it is. Oh man. Shorter than some, taller than others. But we're all pretty small in the cosmic scale of things. So there's that. Oh man. My eyes are also green if you want to have more things that I don't really have control over that are sort of elements of how I am. Oh man. Just is what it is. Yeah. Yeah. Man. Woo. Oh man. Yep. Woo. Any of bodybuilding? I've had a like I strained my pec kind of recently, but that's okay. How do you deal with stress other than working out in games? In those random stressful moments? What kind of stressful moments are we talking about? Like an acute moment of stress? Or just general, like a lot going on? It's got a lot going on, just keep doing what you gotta do. That's the main thing. You can compartmentalize a little bit, like give time for each activity that needs to be done, so you can get stuff done and keep the momentum rolling. That's kind of one of the main things for me. I'm pretty okay on that one, Hanger. Pretty okay on that one. Generally, good Old Spice takes care of business in that regard. Kind of a weirdo though, aren't you? Need to check your T levels? I don't think so. I don't think that's the main thing, no. But go for it. JK, winky face. I'm just gonna time it out. Weird dude. Yeah, I wouldn't immediately attribute stress in your life to T levels. I don't think that's the first thing I would look at. I think that if you're having stress in your life, it's fairly normal. And the first thing I said is probably what I would recommend rather than just thinking it's your testosterone. You probably need to like compartmentalize your time a little bit, structure your time so that you can put work into all the things that need to get done and don't be, try to be efficient and effective. Yep. That's what I would say. Try to be efficient and effective and get shit done. But yeah, I mean, like leaving time for yourself to get some exercise is good. Like the gaming is it can be fun, but it's whatever gives you a moment to work through. But yeah, like what you're saying, meditation or walk around the block, both those are fine options. Yep. Testosterone can play a role. I mean, like maybe. You can get it checked if you want, but I don't think that's the main thing to focus on. Because if you're really stressed out from all these external factors, that can affect your hormones. But it's not, your testosterone isn't, you're not stressed because your testosterone is low, but your testosterone could be affected by all the stress, right? So it's like if you remove some stress and get yourself healthy, maybe your hormones will be in a healthier spot too, right? There's very rarely a situation where you just take a pill or a shot and everything's better. You know what I mean? Like even with like antidepressants and stuff, like you still have to do work. You know what I mean? But I mean, if you're always stressed and always anxious, and everything's like fine, then you might want to talk to a therapist or a doctor. But this idea that testosterone just solves all your problems is just kind of, I don't think that's where you're going with it, but it's just, I hear that from time to time and it just doesn't really, it's just not accurate, right? It's not really helpful. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? The best supplement for stress is ashwagandha. Maybe, but changing your habits probably also would help too, right? But yeah, exercise is definitely great. How do you determine the best angle for bench? Well, there might be multiple good angles, but 30, I mean, like that's around 30 degrees is probably fine. Change your habits, yeah. Yep. Have you thought about going into therapy, Mike? If you got demons that have to be released and you're stressed out all the time, you might want to talk to somebody. You don't have to be on the edge or anything, just it could help. If you're really struggling, talk to somebody. Could be good for you. Could be good for everybody. It's helpful for me. Yep. Don't need it forever. Might need it again sometime, but I'm good right now. But it was helpful, you know, to do that for a while. Yep. Schedule is so jam-packed. I'm with you, bro. But it's worth investing in yourself for the, you know, the good of you and everybody that relies on you. So. Yep. Taking an hour, you know, once a week or once every 2 weeks or whatever to talk to somebody who can help you kind of work through some of the stuff, probably be helpful for you. I'm with you, bro. My schedule's packed too. But it's one of those things. You asked, I'm giving you advice. But it is a bit of a complex question, so the answers kind of unfurl as we learn more about what your situation is and can kind of give you different layers of answers. But yeah, you can get blood work done. But like I'm saying, it's it could just, you know, do nothing, or it could just tell you that, hey, you're stressed, you know, so. But it's nothing that you don't already know. So, thanks, sir, me too. That's wonderful. I'm very sorry to hear that, fruit eating. And like I'm saying, like, you don't have to be like on the edge, you know, in like a scary place to benefit from therapy, you know? Like honestly, like therapy is sometimes just a chance for you to just talk until things start to click in your own brain. Like the therapist isn't necessarily there to solve it for you. They can help guide you a little bit, help ask you questions that you answer for your own self that helps you have some clarity. But a lot of it is just talking it out with your own self until you're like, oh, okay, that makes sense to me. You know? Need to let it go things you can't control, focus more on things you can't? Yeah, sounds great. Yep. Yep. We men especially often have the mentality to just take the pain, never talk about it. Like that exists, but I'm not, you know, I'm not with that, you know what I mean? As you can probably tell, I'm not really with that. Yeah. Like you guys, I mean, unfortunately, you guys will know when I'm having a bad day or going through some anxiety, or else I'll talk about it. It happens. You know, I've been doing pretty good recently, but yeah, it happens. You know, it happens, and I don't really try to hide it. I don't dwell on it too much, but you know, if I'm having a weird day, I'll tell you guys about it, especially in the gym. Especially in the gym. You guys are my gym peeps, man. Sorry if that happens sometimes. You guys come here for positivity and I'm kind of like down in the dumps or whatever, but it happens. But yep, that idea is out there. I'm not, you know me, I'm not really down with it. my dad probably helped me to be fairly introspective. That helps. Yeah. I'm with you, Ferdini. Like, I think early on for me, Cappuccino, vlogging was actually pretty therapeutic. Some people journal. Same kind of thing. Just like, give yourself an opportunity to actually talk through things a little bit so things start to kind of make sense in your own head, right? So, I got this from Legend Fitness Stretch. Yep, Cappuccino, yep. Yep, it's just kind of like a video diary almost, right? So. Like cooking? Gotcha, yeah. Yep. Gotcha. Speaking of cooking, I'll have to go get some of the factory meals going here pretty soon. Get some food going. We'll be on, I got a few more things to do, but we'll be on later tonight for some games. I'm guessing it'll be after 8 p.m., so we'll kind of see when exactly those games materialize, but should be able to get some weekend gaming in. See what we feel like doing. I honestly might do shoulders tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. Ugh. Yeah, just getting outside in the sun makes a big difference for me. Especially in the wintertime, man. Whew. Absolutely, Dark Lady. I mean, like, the gym is, like, essential for my mental and emotional health, yep. Yeah, taking vitamin D could help, but I feel like actually getting your ass out in the sun is more than just the vitamin D, you know? I mean, it could help, yeah. If vitamin D is low, then yeah, but actually getting out in the sun is just good for you. But once again, like, those, like, some of these health markers could be demonstrating that you're not getting enough of stuff, rather than like this being low is why you don't feel good, right? It's like it could just be like a marker, like yeah, you're not feeling good. This also can show that, but I'm not a doctor, so don't take my word for that one. Yep. Alrighty. Oh, I think we're gonna do some more pumping tomorrow. I might just need to do some like shoulders and like upper chest tomorrow. That sucks, Cuddly. That's no good. Think it becomes lifestyle choice tomorrow? Oh, 100%, yeah. Got to. But once you make that choice, it helps a lot. To prioritize that kind of stuff with your time and whatnot, absolutely. But yeah, I'm gonna shut it down here, get some food, and then I will see you guys later tonight. Probably in about 3 hours or so. But yeah, tomorrow we'll get some more pumps in. Had a big workout yesterday. My back is actually feeling it from all the rack pulls, and I like that. So tomorrow we'll probably come in here and do some shoulders and arms, maybe some pull-ups and incline. Just another weekend pump session for recovery and for fun. But I appreciate you guys hanging out. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the subbies and the power-ups from Reggie. We'll keep the good vibes rolling and power flowing tonight for the games. See you guys then. Peace.